Hello and welcome to Roll for Relaxation, the multiverse's most relaxing Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Last episode, Astraea and Dante continued their search for Effie, the missing heir apparent. When they tried to get access to the restricted section of the city's university library, they were attacked by the dean of the university, who turned out to be a wizard. They defeated him and took the key to the restricted section. Upon entering, they found a door to other realms of reality. Ooh. They also met a cartoonish, sex-craved, fluffy character named Fluff. They explored deeper into the library and found a sign pointing them in the direction of a bazaar. So let's roll for relaxation. Nat 1. I guess it'll be a really hype episode. Get hyped.
Episode 4. How bizarre, how bizarre.
You guys reach the end of the very long hallway that you've been walking through.
Oh yeah, you walked for like an hour or something? Like a long time.
Yeah, it was a mile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not an hour. Unless we were walking very slow.
The stream that had cut its way down the hallway reaches the landing of a helical staircase and falls into the hull of that staircase's center. Looking into that 30-foot wide opening, you see it continues up and down as far as the eye can see. The water of the small waterfall you're standing next to disperses into a mist as it travels downward. Occasionally a wind coming from below sprays the water back up at you. On each floor there seems to be about between 0 and 20 different hallways extending into other parts of this library. Your floor has 6 corridors leading into this main area. The next floor above you is covered in vines, and on the floor above that you see an imposing blue minotaur staring at you from the opposite side. It has large horns and a ring in its nose, and beady eyes that glow red. It's carrying a single-bladed great axe with a cutting edge that's about 2 feet long, which is 4 times larger than any axe you've ever seen. On your current floor, you also see a rough wooden sign that's been cultivated out of the railing of the large helical staircase. It reads, in unrefined calligraphy, Bazaar, and points to your left. The hallway it's pointing to has red carpet, which is different from all the other polished limestone floor that you've seen elsewhere.
Wow.
What is this place?
It just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
My fluffy friend, do you know your way around here?
Do I know my way around here? No.
What?
As he says that, you hear footsteps coming from the hallway on your right. A man walks out of the hallway. By his attire, he looks like a noble from a foreign land. His body is soft and he has a large belly. He is wearing what looks like glasses made of smoky quartz and is wearing a brightly colored shirt. It has stripes of red and dark blue, with a part of it that has white stars on a dark blue background. Despite being a fully grown man, he's wearing short trousers, which is something that you would only see on a schoolboy where you're from. Except that these are more baggy, and they have so many pockets.
Oh.
He looks at you.
Is appalled by his fashion sense.
He looks at you, and he's just so relieved. And he goes, "Oh, hey there! I got split from the tour group. This doesn't look like the catacombs."
Oh,
and you see this giant axe that the Minotaur was carrying is now just split him in twain.
Oh, wow. Sir?
I don't think he's going to be replying, Astraea. I think we'd better go.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't stay in this room for long. Let's, head towards the bazaar, perhaps?
To clarify, the sign that points towards bazaar, is it bazaar as in strange, or bazaar as in a marketplace?
Bazaar.
As in, I guess I didn't know they were spelled differently, but as in marketplace.
Okay.
As you're talking about this, you hear a big thunk and see that the Minotaur has jumped from 2 stories and over 30 feet away and has landed next to his axe and picks it up off the ground.
Dante's turning tail and running. Like, straight up. I'm just running back down the hallway we just came from.
Oh.
What does Astraea
I'm going to
do?
take the fluff, and I'm going to set him down in front of the Minotaur.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm gonna say, fix this.
The fluff ball goes, okay, so here's the thing. I do know what that guy is.
Tell me.
Shh. And he kicks you in your shin.
Ah, God.
You gotta shut up. That's the whole point. He's a librarian.
Oh, okay.
Shh.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking at a normal voice, and you can hear it, but really, I'm sounding like... So that's why you can hear me talk normally, but you gotta shut up.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, that's more like it.
I gotta go fetch Dante.
At this point, Dante has noticed that you two are not following, that Fluff and Astraea are not following. So Dante turns around, looks over his shoulder, and is tempted to shout something, but holds off. Something tells him he shouldn't.
Dante. Fearlessness. Bravery. In the face of a challenge.
I'm out to preserve my own skin. Did you see that thing? That man was split in two.
Yeah, that was very intimidating, but... Fearlessness.
I'm too beautiful to die,
Bravery.
Astraea.
Just stay quiet and he won't kill us.
Oh, is that all we have to do? That's it? Just stay quiet and he won't kill us?
They're very serious about voices in this library.
I've noticed.
I don't understand. There's nobody even reading here.
Fluff eats a book.
Are you sure? That's all we have to do? We just have to be very quiet.
I guess so. Let's just not stay here with this Minotaur.
Are you guys like around the corner
I'm going to
looking
say,
at the Minotaur?
yeah, I
Yeah,
ran a little
yeah.
ways down the hall, but at this point, maybe we're back peering around the corner.
Yeah, you see that the Minotaur, he reaches into a bag that he has and pulls out this little black fluff. And this black fluff has an eye patch with a white skull on it. And instead of one arm, he has like a hook. The fluff opens up his mouth and the body just goes into the fluff in one bite.
Oh.
When Fluff sees that, he goes, "Oh my god!" And he just vomits, mostly sparkles, like mostly just glitter,
my
but also like a romance book comes out of him.
What is this place?
Wow, you thought that was gross? You've been eating books all day.
Books are so good. I couldn't even eat a human if I wanted to.
And for
Well,
that,
that's
I am
good
profoundly
information.
grateful. Says Dante, eyeing his large mouth full of teeth.
He uses the hair, the fluff, the Minotaur does, to wipe up the blood. And then he walks to one of the sconces and takes out some candles that have been burnt down, puts them in a bag, and then pulls out some other like unburnt like just full candles, and he puts them back in the sconces, and he starts rearranging books.
Well, he is good at his job then.
Why are we staying here? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's head towards the bazaar, maybe?
I don't know that we need to head towards the bazaar. I mean,
That's true. I think we could just go back. I don't
think
even know why
we
why did we walk down here anyway?
I don't know. Why
The
did we...
fluff. I blame the fluff.
I'm just taking a ride.
Oh, right.
Well-
We were looking for the ladies. That's what we were here for. The fluff was looking for the ladies.
Why do I care what the fluff is looking for? I care about what I'm looking for. That's the answer to these riddles.
You make a good point.
Fluff, did you say that there was something here that we needed?
No. You guys were walking, and I was like, "You got big legs. Take me to the ladies."
Wow. So we walked a mile for nothing?
And witnessed a man get chopped in half for nothing.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm not like a font of wisdom. I'm like one day old.
I've noticed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You guys are the adults.
Oh, God. Well,
The way I see it, we have two courses of action. No, three courses of action. One, we stay here accidentally make a noise, and get murdered by that Minotaur. 2, we follow the path to the Bazaar. I don't know what the Bazaar is. Do you know what the Bazaar is, Astraea? I don't think you do. 3, we head back, and we investigate one of the doors that's in the letter.
I agree. Let's head back.
I think that's probably safest.
Drop the fluff. Get him out of here.
Oh, I mean, he can come if he likes.
No, he's too annoying.
Well, wait. You guys are going to do some exotic books?
I suppose there might be some exotic books in some of the lands behind those doors. I know as little as you do, though.
Ooh, that is not a lot. Astraea, I will be your best friend.
Can
Take
you
me
fight?
to these exotic books. What?
Can you fight, Fluff? Will you help us in any way?
I can take a hit.
Maybe you could be my shield.
Maybe. Also, I can store, like, a lot in my mouth.
That could come in very useful.
I guess so. All right.
Dante noticed that Astraea is getting a little bit louder and casts a worried glance over towards the Minotaur.
I guess so.
How's the Minotaur looking?
Yeah, let's not stay in this room.
Okay, let's go.
Because you guys aren't, like, talking at a normal loudness, he's ignoring you completely.
Good.
As you're about to leave, you see, like, what you would think would be an elf. Just, like, very majestic with long ears and flowing hair and very fair, almost glowing skin. Just walks by you towards the bazaar and goes, "Good day," and continues past you.
Good day?
Good day, sir. Excuse me, sir.
He comes back and he goes, "Oh, yes.
May I ask, good sir, where you are headed?
I am going to the bazaar.
And what does one do at the bazaar exactly?
Shopping?
I suppose I should have expected that. What kind of goods might one acquire in the bazaar?
All kinds of goods, from the mundane to the bazaar.
Naturally. Thank you very much for the information.
You are welcome, little human.
He doesn't even walk away, he floats away from you.
Wow. How are his clothes? Are they pretty good?
Oh god, they're so good. They're he has a very svelte build, and they're just tailored. They really accentuate his hips, like the curve of his lean torso.
As he floats away, Dante nods in admiration. You know, I'm starting to think maybe we should investigate this bazaar.
I mean, I guess so. Maybe you could buy some fancy clothes like that guy?
Maybe I could. Who knows what we could buy there? It sounds like quite the adventure, doesn't it?
Maybe we could get a decent sword for this Fluff.
Perhaps you could
Maybe you
find
get to
some
pull your
armor.
weight. Oh, I do need some armor.
How much money do you guys have?
Probably not enough to buy a full suit of armor.
I think you both have 10 gold.
Yeah, I have a noble background, so I might have more than that background. I have 25 gold. 25 gold pieces. I don't know how much armor would cost, but probably more than that, if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably. But it doesn't hurt to check it out. Maybe there's a black market or something.
Maybe.
Plus,
Honestly,
I know how you fancy people like spending your money, so...
Dante's thinking, perhaps there's something unique and singularly beautiful that he could purchase there to add to his,
Looking for a nice brooch?
yeah, something like that. Also, might be people to impress with some bardic performance.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting people, it seems, in this bazaar area.
So then, what'll it be?
All right. Just in case. They might have a suit of armor for me.
We can always come back.
Very true.
It'll just be a quick detour, I'm sure.
Just a quick look.
All right, let's go.
All right?
So you go down the red carpet lined hallway. Along the way, Fluff is just like stuffing books in his mouth.
Are all the walls lined with books all the way along?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Are you checking any of them out?
There's a lot of books here, but Dante will keep an eye out for any books that look similar to the one that he carries.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, you haven't found any like that quite yet.
Yeah, he's not searching exhaustively. Might take a while.
Yeah, so as you go further down this hallway, you start to come across more exotic entities than you've seen before. One of the first ones you come across is a floating eyeball, and then a lizard person. You walk by a couple, and as they look at you, they giggle, and then they transform into copies of you, and they keep walking by you.
Dante tries not to look surprised, but he can't help but gawk at the strange creatures that are walking past.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it together and like not make it look like it's. Yeah. But yep, I lost my train of thought there. Yep. I'm holding it together, trying not to make it look like I care, but I definitely care.
Yeah, I like that as Astraea's train of thought. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. What's that? Okay.
This is pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come across a giant felt dragon-looking creature who's eating a piece of cake. None of it comes down his throat. It just like falls down the side of his mouth, and he's like,
Oh, I'm so hungry. I needed that.
Dante gives Astraea an incredulous look. Like, what is this? What have we stumbled into?
Just a quick look.
What you guys come across is more and more people and creatures and entities, and they're in a line. And there's 3 different lines for different sizes of creatures. There's a very small for like 6 inches and smaller type creatures. There's a medium line, and then there's an enormous creatures line. And what it's leading up to is a giant glass box, and that encompasses another glass box. And within the inner glass box, you have a bunch of little tents lined up, and that's where people are coming in and out of, is these little tents. And it's holding more people and creatures than these little tents should be able to hold, based on their size. It seems like there's a corridor from one glass chamber to another, and they only have one door open at a time. And it seems like once people get into the inner glass door, they just start chatting loudly. But everyone's lined up to get into this area.
Should we get in line?
I suppose so. Who's ahead of us in line? What kind of creature? We'll go into the appropriately sized line, the medium line, presumably.
Yeah.
So in front of you, you see a family of very tiny people with pointy ears and curled shoes. And yeah, there's like 6 of them in line.
Excuse me, fine people. My name is Dante Darrington, Bard Extraordinaire, and I'm wondering, how long does one wait in this line to gain admission to? And he motions at the glass boxes and tents up ahead.
Oh, this should be only, I'd say 5 minutes of waiting.
Oh, that's not so bad at all.
Yeah. I guess I'll wait.
It's worth it.
Do you come here often?
Oh, yes. Best crepes ever.
I notice that silence is very important around here. Is that not because of the Minotaurs?
Oh, yes, the librarians.
Yeah.
We'll have to be very careful.
Yeah, so we saw. Are they always so enthusiastic about keeping things quiet?
Well, yes, they don't really think for themselves, I think. They just are a force of quiet.
I see. I must admit, this is our first time entering the bazaar. Is there anything we should know? Anything we should look out for?
Pickpockets?
Dante unconsciously or subconsciously pats his coin purse. Make sure it's still there.
What are you looking for?
I suppose my companion here, he gestures at Astraea, is looking for some armor.
Hopefully some cheap armor, but good quality. Any of those?
Like a plastic?
Something more of the metal.
A what?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh, what type of in your world, do people come to the library often? Is it something everyone knows about?
No, I'm afraid not. This is a unique experience for us.
Oh, first timers. Okay. You're probably losing your fucking mind right now, huh?
That might be a good way to explain it.
Earmuffs, kids. Earmuffs.
Accurate, though. We haven't the faintest idea what we've stumbled into.
Well, so they have things from all over. If you have the coin, you can get almost anything here. The problem is having the coin. We come here for the food.
Do you have a lot of money?
And that's kind of a rude question in our world.
Oh, in my world, it's normal.
Oh, well, in that case, I am stacks on stacks on stacks is how they would say it elsewhere.
Well, also in my culture, when we first meet, the smallest among us give a large amount of money to the tallest.
Oh, you'll have to get used to that not happening. In my world, it's the opposite. That's why we're so rich. The biggest give us the money.
Oh, well, it was worth a try. I mean, oh, okay, culture shock then.
Dante has been watching this whole exchange with some admiration, actually. Like, he respects the hustle.
Well, I can't pickpocket, and I need some armor. All right, then. I guess I'll have to see what they have.
Thank you for the information, kind sir.
You're welcome. My name is Hingleblick Flobert.
Hingleblick,
Okay.
it has been a pleasure to meet you. Perhaps you can show us, once we're inside, where these amazing crepes are.
Oh, I'd be honored.
Yeah, you guys get to the front of the line. There's a sign underneath this door that is like a minotaur with a line through it. Like, no minotaurs allowed.
And they're cramping their style.
There's 3 fluffs in a tiny trench coat on top of each other, and they have the top one has a clipboard, and he has like a little policeman's hat. He waits until the inner door is closed, and then he motions for you and the family of tiny people to go through. And once you open the door and go into it and close it behind you, you don't hear any of the soft whispering murmurs anymore. You find that this glass is either magically or scientifically blocking sound.
Are we safe in here? From the minotaurs, I mean.
Oh, yes. You can talk as loud as you want.
Oh, thank goodness. That was terrifying. I was afraid to utter more than a whisper.
Oh, but here's the fun part.
And he goes into one of the tents.
Guess
Shall we follow?
We'll follow? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys follow, and as you go in, the tent seems to get wider and larger as you go into it, kind of an Alice in Wonderland effect. And you are in a bazaar that seems to be in a different part of the library. There's still bookshelves far off in the distance, but it's a very wide open area.
And it's still enclosed? There's a ceiling up there somewhere?
Yeah, but there's been some magic sort where it's there's this thing that looks like the sun moving overhead, and there's clouds. It's very loud and bustling, and it's just very crowded, and there's carts in the middle of the street of people hawking things.
Hey, I'm walking.
Trying to sell things, and a bunch of stands on either side, and some permanent buildings where storefronts are. Just a huge plethora of all types of people. You see a group of men who are dressed in splotched black, green, and brown, run by holding these metal sticks. And they're hut, 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 hut.
Oh.
And so you're in the bazaar now.
Dante turns to Astraea, mouth agape. and says, have you ever seen anything like this?
Not even close.
How is this possible?
Let's just find the armor and then get out of here.
The stories I'll be able to tell. This is incredible.
I don't even know how I would explain that.
I'm gonna spend some time working on it, I'll tell you that much. I've never read anything about this. I've never heard anything about this.
You might have to make up some words.
No
I feel
one
like
will ever
that's something...
believe me.
That's true. Well, Astraea starts to eye around the area to see if there are any merchants that look to be selling some armor, or if there are any shops that look like it sells wares and things that...
Yeah, just in this area, you see some of the following shops. You see one that says robot repair and guns. One that's magical items, maps, and mechano-magical keyboards.
Wow.
Dante feels a strange pull towards that one. He doesn't know why.
There's one that says Jumbuck's Key Shop. There's Carl's Apothecary. There's the Sons of Vivaldi, Weapons and Armor. And there's a cart that seems to be selling a tonic of substantial whimsy. and that's what's in the immediate area.
Well, I suppose I should check out the wares shop.
Dante is still just standing there, just staring at everything. He can't process what's happening.
Astraea's putting blinders on so she can't see anything but what she's looking for, so that she doesn't get overloaded with all this stuff that makes no sense.
Where did Astraea want to go?
It was the... I can't remember the name of it.
Sons of Vivaldi?
Yes,
The weapons and armor
Sons
shop.
of Vivaldi, Weapons and Armor Shop. That is where I'd like to go.
Yeah, so this is a physical brick and mortar one. It's not just a cart or a tent. This looks like it's been around for a long time. As you open the door, a bell jingles. You step in, and you see behind the counter is a being with somewhat pointed ears, black hair and black eyes, pale skin, shorter, and a very lean being. And he goes,
Oh, welcome. I am Frosty. This is the Sons of Vivaldi. What can we do for you?
Yes, good sir. I am looking for a suit of armor for a very, the cheapest price for the best quality, for really someone who really needs it. Anything like that?
Yeah, we could do that for maybe 5,000 gold.
Okay, do you have a discount for first timers? Maybe like a 99.9% discount.
That would be stupid.
Yeah.
Dante notices that Astraea has gone into the shop. And he scampers after her.
Perhaps I can persuade you to give me a discount for free discount. Discount free?
You
Free?
want something free? Sorry, the Sons of Vivaldi. We are the best smith.
Yeah, do you have like a cheap, I'm gonna throw it out anyway?
There is nothing that the Sons of Vivaldi make that is not perfection. We made the hair up for Sif. We made the spear that Odin uses. The Sons of Vivaldi are the best.
All right.
This is my kind of place. Only the best.
Simply
Could you trade something?
trade. And Astraea looks at Dante. Trade?
Dante does a shrug.
Will you take this fluff, maybe?
He's like, let me see that fluff.
And he smashes it with a hammer.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
But the fluff is perfectly fine. The fluff seems completely immune to all bludgeoning damage.
Fluff,
good.
do you have anything in that mouth of yours that this guy would take?
Fluff does have stars that have materialized around his head that are moving in a circle. He shakes his head and they go away.
Do I got anything this guy could use? No.
All right.
That was
This is
a
a-
definitive kind of answer.
Well then, this is a waste of my time. I'll have to look at something. I'll have to take my business elsewhere.
Well,
sir.
one moment. Let's not be quite so hasty. And Dante sidles up to the counter.
I'll have you know, I am a very experienced paladin, and it would be a very good thing for everyone to see me wearing your wares.
Well, I could, what the Sons of Avaldi could do for free is if you are competing in the Wild Hunt tournament and you are
yes,
wearing our goods, or is that what you will be doing?
Okay, so it's...
The what?
You'll have to explain that to me.
Are you new here?
You could say that. I forgot. Yep.
Oh, okay. So, it seems like you won't be competing.
He's rubbing his forehead like he's
Yes, yeah, I'll compete. Yeah, just give me the armor first, and we'll meet up with you later.
Well, how about when Samhain happens and you go to compete? When the door opens, then I will give you the armor.
The door. What door is that, good sir?
The door to Tir na Nog.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, we know Tir na Nog, of course. And that door opens. When is that again?
Samhain, the 31st of October.
Oh yes, of course. How could I be so stupid? I just forgetful me. And
forgetful you.
How long from now is that? My brain's not working properly right now.
That is
however long it takes in the story for you guys to get to that point.
Quite conveniently. All right. Okay.
Probably. Yeah. Anyway.
I suppose I will compete wearing your armor then.
that is very good to hear. In the meantime, you penniless person, you can go to the magic item shop down the road, and they have discount items.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take my several pennies, actually.
Ooh
And
la
I will-
la!
And Dante looks deeply offended at being associated with a penniless person.
Well, then I suppose we'll meet again.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, same here.
That was very aggressive of you, Astraea, says Dante as
I
they're
wanna
leaving the
punch-
shop.
I want to punch that guy in the face, but I really need his armor.
I
Looks like he pretty good quality, so.
I think it's some of the best. I was going to try and use my family's renown and influence to convince him to give us a tester set, but now you've gone and committed us to some kind of wild hunt.
Oof. Well, let's just go to this magic item shop.
I suppose.
Yeah. So you guys exit and you go back out into the loud street, and then you see across from his place is the magic item shop that also sells maps and kind of magical keyboards.
Again, Dante feels strangely drawn to this image on the board. He doesn't know what it is, but
This one's more of a very large tent that's been set up. And there's a guy walking around with a name tag. He has a plaid flannel shirt that's a button up. And he has really what we would know as old-fashioned, like gray Levi jeans. And he has a name tag that says Wayne on it. And he's looking around helping customers. He's like,
Oh, hello there. Is there anything I can help you with?
Just browsing?
Show me your finest wares, Sir Wayne. Whatever they may be. I'm curious.
Oh, well, how much money you got there?
Oh, enough. Plenty. Plenty.
Well, okay. Yeah, you guys see a discount rack. And I'll just go through a bunch of items that you see here. You see an indestructible ring for 10 gold, a rod of neutrality, which, despite being on the discount rack, is still 5,000 gold.
Oh.
A cloak of non-visibility for 500. A directed arrow for 10. A lucky charm for 5. Something called a fetch pebble for 1 gold. A bowl of comfortable warmth for 30. And a teleporting ring for 50. As well as a ring of detect fire for 1. That was the discount rack. You see a very expensive brooch of number numbing, which is about 1 million gold pieces. And the most expensive thing that you see here for 200 million gold pieces is a golden apple. You see a horn of baubles and a horn of bubbles.
Dante's head is spinning at all this merchandise. He really doesn't know what to make of any of this, especially considering we come from a pretty low magic world.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Wayne. I'll have to take some time to decide.
And all these things have descriptions if any of them caught your interest.
Yeah. What does a pebble of fetch say in the description of it?
The fetch pebble, when you toss it, it'll land and then slowly come back to you.
Oh.
And it'll do that regardless of what's in its way.
Okay.
Sounds slightly terrifying. The inexorable progression of the pebble. And Sir Wayne, if we were to want some armor, is that something you sell?
Oh, what type of armor there, bud?
Dante defers to Astraea.
An armor for a paladin or a very courageous knight. Someone who's extremely righteous. Anything like that?
Oh, you after plate mail or bulletproof there?
Bulletproof? Plate mail. Of course.
Oh, okay. Well, 1 second, bud, as I take a gander at the price for that.
What is that device that you were touching with your fingers?
What is the point of, what?
Oh, well, this here beauty is a keyboard, which is hooked up to my computer, which is hooked up to a database, which you can access using, SQL.
So why are you punching it with your fingers? I don't understand. Tiny little punches.
So violent.
Oh, well, it's like a quill, don't you know? It lets me write things down without writing them down. Pretty good, eh?
I love the sound it makes.
Wayne, you're just confusing me even more.
Well, if you get one of them dare magical ones, whatever you type will show up. Like if you're typing a story, it'll show the story.
I have no use for that.
Display it where? I can purchase these? How much are they?
Oh, well, on the cheaper end, I'd say about 100 gold.
I see.
That's what you're trying to buy? Really?
I like it, okay? I don't suppose you have any on the discount rack.
Oh, well, I just got one that was returned. I'll throw that in if you buy something else.
Perhaps we can make that arrangement. Astraea, that armor you were looking for.
Yeah, how much was that, Sir Wayne?
Oh, well, full plate will be 1,500 gold. And half plate will be, half as much. 750 gold.
Okay. I definitely don't have that kind of money.
Of course I have that kind of money at home, of course. But on me, right now, I'm traveling light, you see. I don't have that much.
Do you take IOUs?
Oh, well, you could get a shield for 10 gold.
I'll take it. Sold.
Oh, okay. Well, he grabs this shield for you. It's rawhide that's wrapped around wood,
Oh.
which is what most shields were throughout history.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, and he throws in a mechano-magical keyboard, which is missing the letter U, so you can't use the letter U.
I'm sure I'll manage.
And yeah, so that's what you guys get. And all in all, that's 10 gold, which I assume Astraea's paying?
Yeah, it is my shield.
Okay, you're down to no money.
Hey, Dante.
Yes.
You really like that keyword, huh?
Dante is just poking at the keys, just listening to the delightful
So
sounds.
technically that's mine, and I'll sell it to you for like 5 gold.
But you got this for free. It was part of the.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it for free, so.
Let it never be said that the magnificent Dante is not a magnanimous individual. And he hands over 5 gold to Astraea.
Ah, pleasure doing business with you.
Well worth it. He goes back to poking at his keyboard.
Yeah, and
Perfect.
as he pokes, whatever he's writing is like a little hologram shows up of whatever he's typing at.
Goodness, this is remarkable. How
That
does
is
this
actually really cool.
How does this work?
Oh, magic, I would think.
That's fair, given everything else we've seen here today. That shouldn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah, just between you and me, I'm only a reseller.
I understand. Thank you, Wayne, for your help today.
He bows.
He bows, okay.
Dante bows back.
He bows further.
Dante removes his cap with a flourish and bows even deeper.
You win.
I always do.
I just nod my head slightly and thanks, sir. Thanks. Then I'm thinking that's probably all we're going to get done here. At least I have a shield. It's better than nothing.
I thought you were planning on using the fluff as a shield.
That's true.
Speaking of which, where is Fluff?
Fluff is on the cart of the guy who's selling tonics of substantial whimsy. And he's talking to him.
All right.
Maybe we should retrieve our fluff.
Yeah. Dante will saunter on over to the cart.
Yeah, and you see this guy with like dark bags under his eyes. Do you want to buy any of these potions? They are very good, friend. Friends, they are good. Only 5 gold.
And what do these potions do?
They provide substantial whimsy, my friend. You do not have enough whimsy in your life.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, wow. Way to tell me how much whimsy I should be having.
Did you just assume my whimsy?
I don't mean to warlock explain you, but
Oh boy. What would the benefits of more whimsy be exactly?
oh, it could be many things, my friend. Many things. That's the fun. It is random
Random.
Really?
That sounds dangerous.
and fun.
Astraea, I believe you have 5 gold.
So do you, noble dude. Sorry. That doesn't sound right.
I feel like dude meant people who ranched cattle.
Dude, bro, man. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, let me do that. So do you, noble?
I suppose I may, but I feel like I have enough whimsy in my life at this particular moment.
I mean, as much as I would like to get some, I only have 5 gold left. I could use it on the fluff, and that would be very amusing for me, but, I just... Maybe you have some free samples?
I have never used it on a fluff before, my friend. We could try.
Just to see what happens.
I am quite curious. Now that you have piqued my interest.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see what happens. I want to know.
Fluff, are you okay with this?
Roll persuasion for Fluff.
Who's rolling?
I think Astraea.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
Dante's just watching.
Let's see. 15.
Okay. He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Dang it!
Fluff goes,
The only thing I eat is books.
Ah. But it would have been so funny.
Let's try something else here. Good sir, vendor, I am the magnificent bard renowned far and wide, Dante Darrington. And if you were to supply me with a sample of your product, well, I would use it in my next performance, sure to be attended by massive crowds, many, many individuals.
And my friend, you will say that you got it from my shop?
Of course I will. What is your shop, friend?
We have the Cart of Substantial Whimsy.
The Cart of Substantial Whimsy. It has a very musical sound to it. It rolls right off the tongue. It will fit perfectly into my next performance.
Yes, at the Bazaar, in the library.
At the Bazaar, in the library, of course.
You know where you are. Whatever.
Of course, everybody knows where we are.
Exactly. Everybody knows about this area.
Absolutely.
Everyone in your world
Yes.
knows where this is.
Everyone.
Come here every Sunday.
The crepes, so good.
I've been told. I mean, yes, of course.
We've had them many times.
delightful.
Like, because we come every Sunday.
Exactly.
And that's when they serve the crepes. Yeah, checks out.
I knew that. Exactly.
Same here.
So, what say you, good sir?
roll persuasion.
Oh, I will. That's 14.
Yeah, he gives you a 1 dose.
A dose.
Remember, the Cart of Substantial Whimsy.
The Cart
friend.
of Substantial Whimsy, in the Bazaar, in the library. I shan't forget it. You, sir, have just made a wonderful business decision. Soon, you'll have more customers than you know what to do with.
Thank you, my friend.
Ah, the pleasure is all mine. And Dante tucks the bottle away.
Astraea's impressed. That went really well.
All right, yeah, you have now a potion of imp summoning and a bottle of substantial whimsy.
Scroll.
Tonic of-
Scroll of him summoning.
Yeah. Oh, what did I say?
A potion, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. It's too hot.
It is. It really is.
Yeah, what are you guys doing now? Heading back out?
Yeah, we're gonna head out.
Dante's starting to take
Well,
a shine to this place, but it's also...
We never did get to try those crepes, but maybe on the side.
Dante looks around. Can you see the short people that we were waiting in line with?
No, they're too short.
Of course. Should have guessed. It's a shame. Can Dante smell anything? Dante's getting... I'm a little hungry.
Roll investigation or survival or perception.
Okay. Let's do... they're all equally bad, so let's just do some survival. That's 19.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
really hungry.
Yeah, yet again, your nose does not fail you.
It never does. Do you smell that, Astraea? Smells delightful.
I mean, I kind of smell it. You have a better nose than me.
I think it's coming from over here.
Lead the way.
And Dante takes off into the crowd, following his
I
nose.
follow behind.
Okay, yeah, you guys come across a crepe shop that is run by these floating hands. There's no people, they're just like floating hands. And they're cooking up these crepes. You get to the front of the line, and one of them crawls up over to you and waits patiently for your order. And there's a sign up above that lists a bunch of types of crepes, many of which you have no idea like what they're saying.
I don't even know what a crepe is. Do you, Astraea?
No, your best crap, please.
Yes, your very best crap, please.
As you say that, the hand somehow the hand looks disappointed in you as much as a hand can. But it taps twice, then goes off and it starts cooking just like a straight up plain crepe with powdered sugar on it. And it brings it out to you, and It holds up 2 fingers.
I assume this means 2 gold, so I hand 2 gold to the floating hands.
The hand takes it, and floats it back to a bag, and throws the gold in there, and then goes to the next customer.
What do you make of these? Do you think they're safe?
It smells really good.
It does.
I'll just try it.
Dante will also take a nibble.
Okay. Yeah, these are so good. They're so sweet and fatty and fluffy. You feel like something magical is flowing through you. For the next hour, you can add a plus D4 to all your saving throws.
I
These some
feel
really good
great.
ones.
I've never had anything so delicious. These are amazing. I can see what the short people meant.
I'm so glad that they told us about these. Just filled with I don't even know.
I feel like I'm ready for anything.
I am always ready for anything, but I'm even more ready for anything.
Oh, I'm so glad we found these crabs, whatever they are. This is maybe the best part of this amazing place. Why?
Ah, yes. I will definitely come back for more crabs.
As you say that, a dragon flies overhead.
Dante ducks and cowers. What
No one else does.
was that? But noticing that no one
A
else is
dragon.
cowering, Dante gets back up and sheepishly brushes himself off. Tries to look casual, play it off like he dropped something.
Maybe we don't stay here for too long. Definitely come back for the crabs.
I would absolutely have more of these crabs. Why is it that no one in our world, which I suppose is a separate world, why is it that no one comes here?
I think Dean Lawson probably knows about this place, and he's keeping it to himself.
I suppose I can't blame him. This is pretty incredible.
I agree. Well, I'm just so ready to open every door.
All the doors.
All the doors. I'm so ready. Just want to open all of them.
I suppose we'd best go back. How do we get back exactly?
Yeah, you guys know the exit. It's next to the entrance. There's just another set of tents that you'll exit out of.
All right. I suppose we better make our way back, as flabbergasted as Dante is at all this. We've got a job to do.
Yeah, you push your way past people like a salmon swimming upstream, and you're able to make it to the line to get out. You go through the line, pass by another set of fluffs in a trench coat, and then and as you pass by them, Fluff goes, "Are you guys dudes?" And they all go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Okay." Yeah, and you go down the hallway again. You get to where you see the Minotaur, but he's no longer there. And you go down your hallway. All the while, Fluff is reaching over and grabbing books and eating them, just like right next to your ear, Astraea. And his mouth is open. Yeah, it's not a good ear.
I am just so ready to get rid of this Fluff. Maybe we could have a battle soon, so I can just throw him.
You know, I hear some people like when people chew in their ears.
I couldn't believe. I don't believe it.
I'm just saying. I'm
What is
well versed in.
Weird. What is this weird thing that you're talking about, Dante?
Never mind.
Keep that sort of stuff to yourself.
Yeah, bro, it sounds real weird.
Maybe not as weird as you think.
Yeah, and so you guys make it back to your stack with the 9 doors.
I wonder what day it is.
I don't know, but that fellow at the armor shop was saying something about Samhain and the door to Tir na Nog opening on that day.
Yeah, you can see that it's not quite there yet because there is a clock that's on that door
Ah, right.
that measures the year, and you still have a little bit to go.
A little bit.
Yeah, like an arc or two left.
Yeah, like maybe a couple of episodes. All right.
I see.
It looks like it's not quite time to go into that door just yet. But let's pull out this letter again. Maybe we can figure out the other doors that we need to go into.
Yeah, I definitely need to hear that riddle again.
All right. Allow me to read. In a magical land with dungeons and liches, I've placed 1/3 in the municipality without winter. So reads the first line. Dungeons and liches. What do you suppose that is? Examining the doors. Dante doesn't want to metagame too hard here.
I'm ready to just start opening doors, and maybe one of them isn't locked.
You know, that sounds dangerous, but maybe it's
at random. Maybe.
What if we start with the first door? The first one that
What's
we
the
encounter.
closest door to me?
The first door that's next to your guys' door is the one with the ampersand of the basilisk breathing fire.
Looks dangerous.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
I'm going to stand way back here.
All right, Astraea tries to open the door.
You have to force it open. You lean your body weight into it. And it's slow going, but because there's air pushing against you, but you're able to do it, and you feel just wind blowing at you, blowing your hair back. And you're looking into a crevasse. Oh, actually, no, not a crevasse. That's made of ice. You're looking into a deep, dark canyon. And that's where we'll end our session.
Okay. All right. I was going to say, does it look safe?
No, not at all. I have some bad news for you.
I'm not going to like this, am I? Oh, dear. All right. Well, then. I'm just trying to think of how Dante would know where one might find dungeons and liches.
I should have given you guys something at the bazaar.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We figured it out. Or we made it work.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I was having so much fun.
Yeah, I could tell you were having fun with the bazaar. I was having fun with the bazaar. I just wanted
Yeah,
to
me
keep
too.
exploring.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah. I originally was going to have Wayne have like a Canadian accent, but I just couldn't. I couldn't
Yeah, I
find it.
noticed a little bit of a Canadian
couldn't
accent.
make that Canadian accent happen, eh? Couldn't just make Wayne work out, eh? You just gotta say throw A on the end of everything, and that'll do it.
Hey, sorry, you hosers.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, except no
What does that
Canadian
even
actually
mean?
says hoser. Yeah, a boat.
A boat.
A boot?
Oh, yeah, I even looked up like Canadian slang in honor of British Columbia Day. I was gonna have him
that
say
would've been perfect.
skookum and talk about how he wanted to go to Timmy's and get a double with some homo milk
Sure.
and
Yeah,
maybe
straight
put
up.
a Mickey in
This
it.
is all nonsense.
I've never requested a double with homo milk specifically, but certainly had a double at Timmy's. And skookum is literally a word that is used. I don't know. My mother uses it, so there you go.
It's a word, not a place?
It is a place and a word.
Oh, okay.
It means good. It's like that's just peachy. That's skookum.
Oh,
So if you go back and Wayne is super Canadian, just like
A little retcon.
very like rural Canadian. That's why.
Perfect.
I'll try not to notice.
I hope we get to meet Wayne again. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll-
I have a cousin once removed named Wayne who's Canadian, and then there's Wayne Gretzky. I just felt like it was a very Canadian.
it's good. It's a solid Canadian name.
It is a Canadian name?
Well, I don't know if it's like culturally a Canadian name, but it seems
What's a
fitting.
super culturally Canadian name?
Okay. Well, what is?
Yeah, what is?
I don't know if
No
there
idea.
is.
Is
such
it
thing.
just very similar to American
Justin,
names?
Yeah, is Justin.
Bieber, Trudeau.
Yeah, sure, Justin.
Oh yeah, Justin. Yeah, that's a very
Unfortunately,
Canadian name.
that is a very Canadian name, it would seem. No, I don't. Yeah, I think, we got a lot of European immigration, and so I think it's probably very similar to what you see in the States.
Oh.
I kind of want to look it up. I want to look up most popular baby names in Canada. See how they differ. I'll do that after, though.
Yeah, I want a full report by next
All
week.
right,
So.
top 10. Have it for next week.
Yeah, I'm excited that you guys are going to like vanilla D&D land.
Yeah, this can be pretty good.
Nice.
I'm quite looking forward to it because, I mean, as I guess all of this is going to blow Dante's mind no matter what, even vanilla D&D land probably. And this is in some ways like going into just like strange doors to other worlds is uncharacteristically bold for Dante, but you know, he's kind of rolling with it. He's in on the adventure.
Yeah. I'm surprised you guys went straight into the door instead of like getting armor.
I mean,
But outside, Dean Lawson will get us.
That's true.
He beat me up last time.
He's such a bully.
pretty terrified
He's
of
a
Dean Lawson. No
bully.
joke.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find some armor in D&D land. What could go wrong?
Well, now you're
I'll
level
just pick
2.
some up.
He can
Yeah.
actually deal damage to you with a spell without killing you.
That's good. That's good.
Thank goodness.
Hey guys, thanks for listening. If you want to hear more episode discussion like you heard at the end of this episode, head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/rollforrelaxation. That's patreon.com/rollforrelaxation. Also, thank you to you good sirs who support us at the Pillow Night tier on our Patreon. That includes Elid Avni, the mysterious immortal businessman who funded the construction of the Wiltshire University, and Smizamore, an adventurer who was cursed with an infectious time loop spell. See you guys in the next one.